Hey there, everybody, just doing a review for this Unitek charging station. And so that's exactly what it sounds like. This is a charging station from Unitek. And so what's included in the box is, of course, the charging station, a power brick that you would use to power the charging station. And you also get these spacers right over here. This spacer would be used for an Apple Watch. I don't have an Apple Watch, so of course this would be pretty useless for me to use. But you know, if you do have an Apple Watch, this is going to be pretty useful. It has, I think, 5 large spacers. So yeah, these are the large spacers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And so yeah, it comes with 5 large spacers right over here. It comes with this U-shaped spacer as well. That's going to be pretty useful for holding a phone. And it also comes with 3 small spacers, I believe. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3 small spacers. And so that's exactly what they sound like. They're just spacers that you can place on top of the charging station. Before I do that, actually, let me just go ahead and show you the charging station itself. And so this charger does have 3 USB-C ports. There are 2 20-watt power delivery USB-C ports and a single 45-watt power delivery port. There are 3 USB Type-A ports that share a 12-watt output, and so not exactly the best charging ports right over here, but these 3 USB-C ports do make up for it. Right over here is the DC input port that you would use to power the charging station. And yeah, that's really about it. All over the charging station are like vents that are used to, like, you know, dissipate heat during charging. And so the charging station itself isn't that large. It does have a 7 by 4 by 1 inch form factor, and it weighs about 2 pounds. So you're going to be able to easily place this on your desk, where you work or wherever you want to. It's not going to take up much space at all. And so with that said, let me go ahead and get to testing it out. And so let me show you how the spacers work first. The spacers, they're so easy to use, you guys. Come on, I mean, I don't really have to explain, right? It just pop into these these triangles right over here, and they're fairly easy to place in. I think that's what I would consider to be inside. Yeah, that I guess so. And so it's all a matter of preference on how you want to place these spacers as well. I usually keep a space of 3, about 3, I think. So I think that's 3 right there, right? That looks like 3. Let me add another one as well. Oh, that's too close. Okay, I got it. It looks even, right? That's not even, is it? I don't know. But anyways, that's how you would place the spacers. I'm going to place 2 more over on this side. I think I'm going to charge 3 phones at the same time, and also charge my Lenovo laptop. And because this charging station is actually a little bit better than it says it is. I think on the Amazon product page, the unit is rated for a 60-watt max output. But for my review article testing, I think I got up to a 80-watt output while I was still charging my laptop. So the 60-watt max output of the charger isn't actually true. And I'll be showing that in just a second as we speak. So yeah, let me go ahead and get to charging devices first right now. And so the first device I'm going to start charging is my iPhone 12, and it's going to be charging right there. All right, place that in the spacer, and that's how you would place a phone in the spacer. Okay, there we go. I'm not too sure why the wattage output is not being shown on the screen of the River 2 power station, but that might be updated in just a second. But yeah, just moving on, going to be plugging in my Galaxy Note 9 to the other 20-watt USB-C port right over here. All right, and got my Note 9 right over here. Just going to start charging that from the other 20-watt USB-C port. And yeah, looks like we're able to fast charge it while I'm charging my iPhone 12 right over here. And let me charge my LG G7 from one of the USB Type-A ports as well. And there we go. Of course, I don't expect my LG G7 to fast charge, because these USB Type-A ports are only rated for a 12-watt output. And okay, there we go. Oh, no. Okay, yeah, so standard charging, well, charging slowly actually. But yeah, I have the 3 phones charging right there, and that's how you would use the spacers. You know, when it comes to these type of charging stations, though, I would recommend that you use a short cable for better cable management, because, you know, with these long cables that I use, that they just like seem to go everywhere and like make a pretty big mess, or at least, you know, they look like a mess. And so yeah, a short cable would be preferred when it comes to a charging station like this, in my opinion. And let me go ahead and charge my Lenovo laptop from the 45-watt USB-C power delivery port to see about that output. All right, there we go. It's going to start charging from here. And yeah, there we go. Took its time, but yeah, the Lenovo, and so yeah, my Lenovo laptop is charging at about 30 watts. Max output of this charging station is 60 watts, but I don't know if I mentioned it before or not, but in my review article testing, I was able to go over the 60 watt max output for this charging station. On the Amazon product page, it does mention that the max output is 60 watts for this Unitek charger, but I was able to go beyond that because yeah, I'm pretty sure I had an 80 watt max output. You can take a look at my review article of the charger down in the description below. I will have a link to the review article where you can actually see a photo of the max output for this charger being over 60 watts. But yeah, I mean, overall, this is how you would use the charging station like this. Having that 45 watt USB-C port right over here is definitely a big plus because you can charge your laptop and charge your phone and tablet at the same time with the charger. Okay, but yeah, that is the review for the Unitek charging station. I will have a link to the product page down in the description below. I will also have a link to the review article over at chargerharbor.com. You can find that down below as well. And I will see you all on the next video. All right, goodbye.